Hi friends, my name is Lauren if you're new here. Welcome back or to my channel. If you've watched my videos before, I'm in a little bit of a different background than normal because I am obviously at home. Classes were canceled for this semester. It's actually finals week right now, so I'm in my last week of being a freshman and I am a Kappa Delta at Oklahoma State University. I know we're around the time when everyone has made their college decisions and you're starting to think about whether or not you want to go through recruitment, and if you are, what are you gonna wear? So today I thought I would go through what I wore during that week and then also some ideas of what I think would be really cute, just going day by day, sort of my own guide. So to start out, before I say anything about any specific days, I wanna give you guys some general tips that I picked up while I was going through recruitment. More than anything, prioritize comfort. This doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your style, but do not wear anything that's gonna make you super uncomfortable. When you're in a house, you want to be thinking about your conversations and your connections with the girl you're talking to, not the fact that your skirt is riding up or your top is really itchy. Another thing is, I would really recommend saving your heels until the end of the week. You do not want to kill your feet on day one, and I found shoes were a really easy way for me to kind of slowly get dressier as the week went on, because especially when it gets towards the end of that week, it can be hard to tell the difference between like this level of dressiness dress for this day and then this for this day. So I found that dressing up the shoes was a really easy way to dress up the whole look. I also, on the days that I did wear heels, I carried around my Birkenstocks in my big bag that I brought with me everywhere, so that when I was walking from house to house, or if I had an off period, I had shoes that I could change into. This isn't like a weird thing to do. At OSU, almost everyone was doing it, and everyone that wasn't was wishing that they were. It honestly makes a world of difference because some of the houses are really far apart, and if you have to make one of those runs in 10 minutes, you do not want to do it in heels. I would just bring my heels with me, and then you have like a little bit of time once you get to the house, and I would just change my shoes before I got in line to go inside. So at OSU, we wear Gameday Attire on day one, which is the first day of open house round. So this is the kind of thing that you would want to wear to a football game, but maybe like a little bit elevated. Anything orange and black that has OSU on it, Pistol Pete, anything like that. I wore this vintage looking Pistol Pete shirt that my roommate actually gave to me, and a white skirt and some black slip-ons. And then I think I had some like orange earrings to go with it, just to bring in a little bit more orange to the look. So here's some outfits that I put together for day one, and then here's what I wore. One thing to keep in mind on this day is that the parties are going to be really big in each house, so you might have to sit on the floor. So just keep that in mind when you're choosing what bottoms to wear. You don't want to flash anyone, so just like be aware you might be sitting on the ground. Also, this is really on all of the days, but keep in mind that it is August in Oklahoma. I thought, being from Texas, that I would be able to handle it. It would be so much cooler. I was thinking it's gonna be so windy, so easy. It was not. I was asking where the wind was all week. It was so hot. So don't wear anything that is gonna be super thick. Honestly, I wore a black t-shirt. I would not recommend that. Just kind of anything that is not gonna be super uncomfortable. So on day two, the second day of open house round, Panhellenic will actually give you a t-shirt that you're supposed to wear. They will release the color of the t-shirt before, so you have time to match your skirt, shorts, whatever, to the t-shirt. My year, it was kind of like a blush pinky color. They have not released it yet, but I know that they will. I wore this kind of like patchworky, multicolored denim skirt that day. I really liked it. And I honestly cannot remember what shoes I was wearing. And in the picture that I have of my outfit, my feet are not showing, but it was honestly might have been the exact same shoes as day one. You want to keep it comfortable. Again, on this day, you're going to be doing a lot of walking and it is going to be very hot. Here are some of the things that I think would be really cute to wear. Of course, we don't know the color of the t-shirt yet, so keep that in mind, but any kind of denim is pretty universal. It's going to go with anything. One thing though, if you're gonna wear denim shorts, do not wear shorts that are super duper short. You'd wanna wear a pair of shorts that look more like this than like this. Wear shorts that you would like wear around your grandma and like she wouldn't judge you for. Day three is house tours round, so it's going to get a little bit dressier than the day before. However, you could be going to up to 10 houses on this day. So honestly, I think more than any other day of recruitment, comfort is so important. This is by far the longest day. I was exhausted by the end of it, and I was super duper glad that I wasn't wearing anything that was super uncomfortable or painful or anything like that. I wore this white dress, which worked out really, really great because it was super loose fitting. It wasn't like drawing heat, it was reflecting it. It was still hot, but it wasn't like unbearably so, and none of my clothes weren't the thing that was making it hot, it was just the weather. I also wore these yellow platform sandals with it. Be careful with heels on this day. I knew these would be fine because I'd actually worn them walking around Rome over spring break, and I was not doing as much walking as I was doing in Rome. They didn't hurt me then. They didn't hurt me on recruitment. I love these shoes actually. I just recently bought a second pair of them. I remember this was the first day that I carried my Birkenstocks in the bag with me just to make sure, because you never know, crazy things happen. Shoes that were so comfortable yesterday could all of a sudden start really hurting. So here are some outfits that I think would be really cute to wear on this day. Day 4 is philanthropy round. You can visit up to 6 houses on this day, so it's nowhere near as crazy as the day before, but it's just like day 1 and 2, 6 or 7, so it still, don't be uncomfortable. So the idea is you wear a dress that is a little bit dressier than you wore on day 3, but not quite as dressy as you're gonna wear the next day. It's kind of a gray area, which is why I liked the shoes coming in to kind of help me dress it up a little bit. Don't stress about this too much though. There's no one that's gonna dress code you or anything like that, so just wear something that makes you feel comfortable and confident and ready to go in. I wore this yellow dress that I absolutely loved, and this was the first day that I wore real heels, but they were like super chunky, not very high, and I'd worn them to prom, I think, my junior year, and I didn't end up taking them off at prom, so I knew that I could last the day in them if I needed to. But of course I had my Birkenstocks in my bag and I changed those shoes in between every single house. The nice thing about the dress that I wore was that because it had a high neckline, it looked really cute with a ponytail, which meant I didn't really have to worry about my hair that much this day. I think I just threw it up in a ponytail and curled it. So it was nice because it wasn't like on my neck. It was pulled up out of the way, so it was not super hot. So here are some dresses that I think would be really cute for this day of recruitment this year. Day 5, preference round, is the most dressy day of the week. Now, this doesn't mean that you're wearing like your prom dress or anything like that. Think what you would wear to like a nice wedding, sort of. You're only gonna be visiting up to 2 houses on this day. So if there was any day that you were gonna kind of leave comfort to the wind and prioritize style, I would do it on this day. But at the same time, don't wear anything that's gonna take your attention off of the house itself. If you're sitting there thinking about how, I don't know, like your straps are digging into your shoulders, you're not gonna be able to give your full attention to the house, and this is a really vital day of recruitment. You want to be paying as much attention and giving your whole heart to these houses. I wore this white midi dress and these new heels. They definitely were my most uncomfortable shoes of the week, but I didn't have to wear them for very long, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Another thing is, some people will tell you that you shouldn't wear white or black on this day. I wore a white dress, I was fine. I asked my Gamakais, those your recruitment counselors, I asked them before and they said it was fine. It might be different at other schools, but at OSU, it really doesn't matter if you're wearing white or black, or you could wear a bright color if you wanted to. It's really up to you. Here are some dresses that I think would be really cute for this day. And on the very last day, bid day, your house, your new home is going to give you a t-shirt, so you don't really need to worry about it. So more than anything, I want to remind you that what you wear is never going to be the deciding factor in whether a house invites you back or not. I personally think what you wear is important, but not because of what the houses will think of you, because to me, it's all about how you feel in what you're wearing. I feel like I'm a much more confident person, a better reflection of myself when I'm wearing something that I feel really good in, and vice versa. If I was wearing something that I felt really bad in, I would be kind of self-conscious and I wouldn't really want to put my whole self out there. At the end of the day, wear whatever makes you feel good, even if it's not what they recommend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Also, let me know if there are any specific videos about recruitment that you want to see. I'm gonna start making more videos, hopefully, now that it's about to be summer. I have lots of time. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and like this video if you liked it. Bye, friends.
It's not for me to say.